What's up, fellas? It's the boy Dark Kel, man. Alright, man, we're gonna come to you with another quick video, man. So it's update time, baby. So I did hear back from the mechanic today. Well, yesterday, technically on Friday. He called me Friday afternoon, give me updates on the Terminator. And so the Terminator, basically the transmission is perfectly fine. It's the clutch that's gone, and he said that the flywheel needs to be changed. We're changing the flywheel and the clutch. He says some of the the bushings on the carrying bearings, the U joints, those gotta be changed out, so we're gonna do that. But the scariest thing is that he told me that I literally have angels on my shoulder. He said that my transmission was being held up by 2 bolts and they were already loose. Because for somehow all the other bolts were broken. I guess that's, if you watched my previous video, I mentioned that I felt it kind of shaky. That's probably where the shaking was coming from, because those were broken. I don't know what will cause that. I don't know, maybe it's an old truck, so I don't know if maybe, you know, when they rebuilt the engine, they probably didn't tighten it, or maybe they tightened it too much, they broke, I don't know. The point is, trannies are good to go. According to him, the diffs are good. He hasn't opened them yet, but he's gonna be doing that on Monday. He said to me by the end of Monday, my truck will be ready to roll. Which, as you guys know, I'm gonna be parking the Classic, the Terminator, and we're gonna be doing some work to it, cosmetic work, because technically the engine, I mean, I've changed so much things on it. That truck is pretty much ready to go. New brakes, now it's got a new clutch, tranny got inspected, diffs. I mean, we're pretty much gonna be ready to roll mechanically, but we're gonna go ahead and just start doing cosmetic stuff, you know, like the paint job. I gotta get the hood job done first. You know, my hood is out of alignment. It's got a broken bracket on the inside, so the hood, I gotta get the hood fixed first, get some body work done on that, and then I gotta get the truck painted. Just other little things I'm gonna be doing. So we're gonna be parking the Terminator. Now I am gonna take it out for a trip, just to make sure that the tranny, the clutch, and everything's working fine. And then we'll be parking it, because I did activate the plates on the Century. In case you guys are like, what do you mean activate the plates? So when I haul loads for Maybach, my company's American Cheap Transport, and I got contract as an owner operator with Maybach, and I rent plates from them. I basically work under their insurance, their DOT, and MC number, and I rent the plates from them. So if I have a truck that I sell or goes down and I'm not going to use it, we just deactivate that plate, and I don't pay the rental. So right now I'm going to be driving the Century, and so I got this plate activated. I'm going to leave the Classic activated as well, because like I said, I'm probably once a month while I'm finishing up, I'll probably do a little trip on it just to get, the fluids going and everything. But guys, I am going to be keeping the 99 Century. This truck has been the Rescue Ranger 2 weeks in a row. The week that I lost my brakes, I was able to go pick up the load with this truck. I didn't go to deliver it, but I was able to pick it up. And then this week, on Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, when the whole Thursday, when the whole situation happened, I had to get towed. The Rescue Ranger, man, the Century came through for me, and it's still coming through. So this is gonna be the truck that I'm gonna drive for a while. And there's gonna be upgrades coming to the Century, guys. As you know, the Century has an oak backsplash, oak steering wheel. I got the oak shifter sleeve here. I got Okie right here, my boy Okie right here. And I'm going to do the epoxy floor in the Century as well. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, and I'll take you guys with me in the process how to do it. On the Century, I'm gonna be doing the whole floor, unlike the Classic that I split the floor. Even though this is the work truck as well, I want to just do the whole floor on the Century to see how it comes out. So what I'm going to be doing is getting, they sell this installation. I saw this guy, FLD Life, used it. It's like some silver roll that you buy. He says it's not that cheap, but you lay it on the floor. I'm going to lay that on the floor, and I'm literally just going to I'm going to order some more of that vinyl wrap, the same vinyl wrap from Vivid. That's the company I use. Same one that I ordered for the backsplash, but I'm going to order the big size roll. And I'm just gonna literally do the whole floor with that vinyl wrap and just throw the epoxy over it. And I think it's gonna look real freaking nice, man. I think it's gonna look real nice. I'm gonna have the logo of my company, American Cheap Transport, right on top of the vinyl wrap, so the epoxy's over. I'm gonna be doing that to this Classic as well. That's what I'm saying. I got a lot of upgrades to do on the Classic. I'm gonna be putting my logo of my company, American Cheap Transport, on the floor, because I'm gonna be throwing one more coat of epoxy over the Classic. So we got upgrades coming, guys. Now, I was planning on changing the inside and everything to red, but I'm not going to do that, because it's just, I already got the oak steering wheel and Okie and all this stuff, and I don't want to get rid of Okie. I mean, look at my dog Okie, man. That's my boy right there. My boy Okie right here. So we got upgrades coming for the Century, upgrades coming for the Classic. The Classic's definitely going to get painted. at a professional shop, but first I get that hood fixed. Now the Century is gonna get painted by the one and only your boy Dark Hell. That's right. If you guys seen some of my old videos, the 2000 Century, that truck was painted by me. The black parts of it, because that truck was a two-tone truck, and I repainted all the black on it. Actually, that truck was more silver than black. I just painted the whole hood and the whole side black, and I did it with a roller, guys. Yeah, I did it with a roller. That truck, 1 gallon of satin black Rust-Oleum paint, a 1/4 gallon of acetone, and a roller. And your boy Dark Hell painted that truck, and it came out real good, and it's still rocking. That's the truck that my boy Oscar bought for me, the 2000 Century. And I want to give a shout out to Oscar, man. He was right. I said it in the last video. He was telling me not to sell the Century. Now he was against me selling the Century. Don't sell that Century because we got old trucks. When it goes down, you have a backup. He was right, man. He was right. I'm not going to be selling the Century. We're going to keep it. This truck, I saved it twice. And this was my uncle's baby, man. I don't know what I was thinking, man. We're going to keep this truck and we're going to hook it up. So we're going to throw the epoxy floor in here. And we're going to do the paint job on the outside myself. If I would have gone and changed the whole backsplash, I was thinking about changing the whole backsplash to red, like the red carbon fiber, kind of like the classic, but in red. I was gonna redo the whole Century, the whole inside red sleeve, the red ball, the red steering wheel. But I changed my mind. If I would have done that, I would have painted it black on the outside. But because we're gonna leave it with the oak on the inside, oak floor, what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint it. It's like a satin navy blue. So it's not gonna be glossy, but it's not gonna be flat. It's gonna be like satin, and it's a navy blue color, and I think it's gonna look real nice. We're gonna throw that paint on this truck, and I think it's gonna look real sexy, and we're gonna do it ourselves. $100 paint job, and you guys get to see us doing it because you know how it is, man. I've been recording everything, man. So stay tuned for that, man. So that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We got upgrades coming, but yeah, man, I'm real happy about that. The mechanic telling me that my transmission there's nothing wrong with my transmission. It was just the clutch, the flywheel, some U-joints, the bushings for the carrying bearings and stuff like that. He's gonna be checking the diffs on Monday. He says the diffs, he don't think there's nothing wrong with the diffs. I just can't believe that my transmission was loose like that. All those bolts were broken. I asked him, how do you think that could have happened? And he believes that probably, because, you know, that engine was rebuilt supposedly about 350,000 miles ago. He says it's possible when they were putting it back together, they probably tightened it too much, they over-tightened it, they probably broke, or, you know, they broke it. It was being held up by like 2 bolts. That's where the shaking was coming from. So I'm glad that, you know, everything happens for a reason, man. That clutch going was probably God protecting me from that tranny falling on me, man. So it is what it is, man. The truck will be ready on Monday. We're going to park it. We're going to be riding in the Century, and we're going to be upgrading the Century, and that is what it is, fellas. Stay tuned. A lot of upgrades coming. I'm excited to see how the Century's going to look. We're going to be watching the Century in the morning at the Blue Beacon in Fort Pierce, because I'm delivering down here in I'm delivering down in Miami at 6 a.m. Saturday morning, guys. I did do a load. I didn't have to leave the state. My dispatcher called me Friday morning. By the time I got up from delivery from Vero Beach last night, I got up to my yard around 1:30 in the morning, and I was tired dealing with all the towing and all that. So I just went to sleep. I went to sleep in the truck, and I woke up. Dispatcher called me, told me that he had a Florida to Florida. You know, I got a load from High Springs, Florida, a water load going down to Miami, $1,100 for like 360 loaded miles. It was like 500 total miles. I was all over that shit like white on rice, man. So picked it up earlier, went back home, and now we're gonna go deliver it. We're driving night, and we're gonna get that revenue, man. Then we're gonna have a great Easter, man. So that's what it is, man. Your boy Dark Hell is heading down right now, and I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited for what's coming, man. So we're gonna wash the. I'm gonna have to name this blue truck the Rescue Ranger, because it literally has been rescuing me. So we're gonna give it a wash. It is dirty, and guys, let me tell you, this is the first trip that I do with the Blue Century. My 99 Century says I put the new grill on it. Now I put the grill on it. I did it. So I took pictures of it. I posted it on Craigslist and all that. But it's the first time that I actually went out with my truck during the day. So when I was getting loaded today, I went in to check in at the Nestle up there in High Springs. As I was walking back to my truck, man, I saw that truck and I was like, yo, looking mean as hell. I was like, yo, is that the set? Hold up, boy. It's looking real good. And I throw a little picture of it. That picture that I'm talking about, throw it at the end of the video so you guys can see it. I think it's real sexy, man. Real sexy, man. So I'm really excited of what's coming for the Century. You know, the Century's got the one single stack in the back, straight pipe. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Should I throw some pipes inside of Cent? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Centuries look good the way they are. We're going to leave it how it is. But I'm excited. I got upgrades coming for the Century. Definitely got more upgrades coming for the Classic. And that's what it is, man. So we're at the 10-minute mark. So we're going to cut this right here. Stay tuned. Catch you on the next video, man. Enjoy your Easter. You know what I'm saying? Get to church where you feel like you got some time. And that's what it is. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. It's all good, man. It's all love, man. I'll catch you in the next video. It's boy Darkel, out.
Go. I am already on the gas, running red lights. So probably shouldn't do this every day. I know. Probably should be able to take a break. I know.